What is up? You are listening to the All In Networker podcast. My name is Dan McCabe, and I am in the middle of a 90-day run, a 90-day blitz. All In for 90 is how we call it around the All In Networker universe. And if you haven't been around the All In Networker, All In for 90 before, it's 90 days, 90 different activities, and every single day there's something else to learn, something else to talk about, a lesson, just small little bite-sized chunks of things you can do in your network marketing business. Right now, I'm on day 6. Help more people, and so that's what we're going to talk about, how you can succeed in this business by helping other people get what they want. All right, let's get started. Hey, what is up? What is up? All In Networker Dan is back in day 6, help more people. The title of today's lesson in the workbook. If you are keeping score on YouTube and you're watching the video, this is what it looks like. Help more people. And how can we serve and better our community by our actions, and how can helping more people help us get what we want? We've all heard the old saying, if you help enough other people get what they want, you will get everything you desire in life. And that statement is true generally in any business. I don't care where you're working, how you're living, what you're doing, not just in business and life in general. If you help and serve more people, chances are you're going to live a more fulfilling life. But one of the things I love about the industry of network marketing is that it is so pure in the sense that the only way, really, to build the business that you want is to help and serve other people. Like, it's just innately built in to the industry in a way that it can't be avoided. So I was building a company about 4 or 5 years back, and I remember I stuck in, when it was all said and done, probably 300, close to 300 personals at around a $350 price point on a product. And I just grinded and grinded. I was basically doing it all myself. There's a little bit of team support in there, but not much. I guarantee you, out of those 300 people, 95% of them came from me. 90 to 95% of them came from me and my efforts. And so I remember getting through, and I crossed this kind of pivotal rank within the company. And I'd already had one of the big leaders, one of the big 8-figure earners, tell me that all you got to do is you got to drag people through that rank. It's like you lasso them up and you're dragging them through mud, and you got to pop your way through and do it no matter what it takes. And that's what I did. I bucked up all the way through, and I got it done. And I remember we got it done, getting 13 sales done on the last day to qualify to walk across stage at one of the national events. And I was happy about it. I was excited that I did it. But I remember I did it. And I remember all the energy that went into it. And then I remember the next day. The next day I was going to a Minnesota Vikings game, and I was walking up the concourse to meet some buddies, and I got a call from one of the biggest leaders in the entire company. And I'd met him a few times, and I talked to him. Super nice guy. Still appreciate him a lot. And I remember I picked up the phone, and he's like, "How does it feel? How does it feel?" And I just paused. And it was weird because I was kind of already really mellow that day anyways, which I typically kind of am. But I remember I just paused, and I thought to myself, it feels lonely. And that's what I said to him. I'm like, it feels lonely. I feel like I did a lot of work. I've got nobody doing anything. Nobody's building. Nobody's taking the reins. All these people have the same opportunity that I had. They can all go do the same thing that I did, but nobody's doing anything. Literally. Nobody. Nobody was doing anything. And I know a lot of people get that feeling, and it's crazy. A lot of people get that feeling a lot earlier than putting in a few hundred people. They get that feeling when they got 8 people in. And I understand that network marketing is a numbers game, and you got to go through a certain amount of people to find the other people that want to run and get the same excitement as you. But, when you get to 8 people, you know what? Keep going. Keep going. Get yourself to 100. Go stick in 100, and then you can complain about people not doing anything, or not even really complain, but then if people aren't doing anything, maybe you need to not complain about them not doing anything, but you need to look in the mirror that we talk about sometimes. Look at yourself, and maybe you're the problem. So what is so great about this industry is that had I been smarter, had I known more at that time, and when I reflect on that period, I guess it was actually 7 years ago. Well, look, I know I said 3-4 years ago, but then I'm like, it was longer ago than that. It's amazing how time flies. But when I reflect on it and I think about it, I was so focused on that goal. I was always about the next person, always about the next person, always about the next person. I didn't do what I should have been doing, which was helping the people I was bringing in, helping them greater, helping them get more people, help them build their business. Because if you never do that, network marketing isn't sustainable. I don't care what company you're in. There's very few companies. There's maybe a few product-based companies where you can survive on just doing a lot of product sales, but very few companies can you even survive on just doing product sales without building a team and getting some kind of duplication going on in your downline. And especially this company that I was working with, there's no way. I mean, I got to that point, and I know this is the frustration a lot of people had, is a really back-heavy comp plan in that company. I think I was making like $2,000-3,000 a month, which is okay. I'm not complaining, but it's not that much for the amount of effort that I went into to get all of those sales over the course of, I think it took me 10 months or something like that. So help more people. And if we do this in our business and in our life, everything is just more fulfilling. I mean, I made this change probably more like 3 years ago when I went into more network marketing training. I ended up going on and helping train some bigger teams and doing some things like that. Took a little break from building my own team just because the company that I was working with was having some issues, and just with the rank that I had and everything, it kind of made sense just like step back and see if they work their way through their issues or not. So I went on and went did a lot of training. It's so much more fun. I enjoy it. And it's not so much that I don't want to build a team, because I do, and that's why I'm doing the 90-day run. But it's so much more enjoyable to do it with a mind of helping others. Do it with a mind of finding people who have big goals, big dreams, and locking arms with them and helping them achieve them. And by doing that in this business, it just naturally corresponds to your paycheck. It just naturally will help you make more money. It's so much more pure than any other business model in the entire world, where you just go out and you just go help other people. If you really break down the business, that's all it is. It's finding other people that want to do something great in their life, that want to build something, that have a desire, and help them. Help them achieve those goals. Take your focus away from your next goal and put your focus on helping them achieve their goals, and you're going to hit your goals anyways. I remember one time a leader kept saying to me, Dan, this is what we need to do. And if we can do this, then I'm going to do this, and I'm going to get this rank. And I'm like, that's kind of the wrong approach to this whole thing. You know, it's a much different conversation going to somebody who's on your team and be like, hey, I need you to do this so I can get this, versus going to them and saying, how can I help you get what you want? And then doing that. Because when you go and you do that, what happens next? You automatically get your next rank. You automatically get that next bonus. You get that rank up bonus. You get whatever. So think about that as you're building your network business. I'm on day 6 here of the All In for 90 Challenge. And I guess just to give you a little recap of the day, if you've been paying attention, keeping score at home over the last several days, I had a really, really hard week, a really stressful week. I had a lot of outside forces trying to pull me around, and they were really hurting my focus. I still got my exposures in every day. I still made my fitness goals. I did my personal development. I can say that I've been giving every single day 100% effort. I can't say that it was all towards the All In for 90, which is what I'm trying to get everything else off my plate so I can just focus on the All In for 90, but it's tricky sometimes. And I think a lot of people know that, but we just fight through. We fight through the best that we can. And today I had a really good day. Today I looks like I will have 2 people signing up, which I'm happy with. I mean, these were ones I was kind of expecting, but I'm happy with it. I called, and I was doing a little bit of shark hunting when I was out running around, and I've got some follow-up conversations to have with some bigger network marketing people. And all in all, it was a much better day. I was able to take care of a lot of things in my business that I was very happy about. So anyways, all right, with that being said, if you really want to follow this journey and you want to interact at all, feel free to go to the One Big Vision Facebook group that I run. Otherwise, check out allinnetworker.com. I'm dropping a new website there later this weekend. I know it's just the developers are kind of finishing up right now. We got some really cool free trainings and all kinds of cool things that we're doing over there. So you can certainly check that out. Otherwise, appreciate you guys as always. If you are listening to this as a podcast, then please rate and subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the little red subscribe button and the tiny little bell to get notified of all future episodes. But I'll be back here each and every day. So thanks a lot. Thanks for following the journey, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.